Thinking about selling your company? Wondering what type of buyers might you find in the process? Hi, I'm Simon, founder and managing partner at Molar. In this video, I will use real examples to explain the main type of potential buyers you might interact with during your M&A journey. I will also explain their goals, investment horizons, valuation approaches, and even what they usually do after the acquisition. So, let's get started. This presentation highlights the differences between strategic and financial buyers in an M&A process. When a company goes through a sale, it typically finds two main types of buyers, strategic and financial. Strategic buyers are companies in the same or related industry as the seller. Some examples of strategic buyers are industry competitors, suppliers, and customers with overlapping interests. A great example of a strategic buyer is Microsoft, which competes with Activision in the gaming industry. In 2023, Microsoft completed its acquisition of Activision for nearly $69 billion, marking a significant milestone in the gaming industry. This acquisition brought two industry pioneers together to create innovation opportunities and promote a competitive landscape that benefits players and game developers alike. On the other hand, financial buyers are investment groups focused on financial returns. Some examples of financial buyers are private equity firms, investment funds, and holding companies looking for ROI. In short, their strategy is to buy low and sell high. While major players in the technology space include firms like Thoma Bravo and Vista Equity Partners, more generalist financial acquirers such as Blackstone have dedicated teams focused on investing in technology companies. For example, in 2025, Vista Equity and Blackstone acquired Smartsheet, an AI-powered enterprise-grade work management platform, in a deal valued at around $8.4 billion. Now, let's take a closer look at their primary goal. The primary goal of a strategic buyer is to achieve synergies with existing operations, expand market share, or diversify product lines. For example, when Microsoft acquired Activision for nearly $69 billion, it didn't just increase its market share, it also gained iconic franchises like Warcraft, Diablo, and Call of Duty, expanding its gaming offering. On the flip side, financial buyers' primary goal is to achieve financial returns through growth, operational improvement, and eventual exit. A good example is Thoma Bravo's exit from Veriforce, a global provider of supply chain risk management solutions, which was sold to Apex Partners. In the Thoma Bravo's 5 years of ownership, Veriforce achieved tremendous growth through a combination of organic initiatives and a strategic M&A, resulting in 6 times revenue growth and a market-leading platform serving multiple sectors and geographies. Now, let's analyze their investment horizon. The investment horizon of a strategic buyer is the long term. This type of buyer seeks to integrate and retain the business. A strong example is Microsoft's 2016 acquisition of LinkedIn, a $26.2 billion all-cash deal. Nearly a decade later, Microsoft still owns and actively develops LinkedIn as a key part of its business portfolio. Of course, there are exceptions. Sometimes the investment horizon is short due to unexpected outcomes or underperformance. A good example is Google's acquisition of Motorola Mobility. In 2012, Google acquired Motorola Mobility for $12.5 billion in cash. Acquiring Motorola Mobility, a dedicated Android partner, would enable Google to supercharge the Android ecosystem and enhance competition in mobile computing. However, 2 years later, in 2014, Google sold Motorola to Lenovo for $2.9 billion. What's a financial acquirer's investment horizon? A financial buyer's investment horizon is medium term. They typically plan to exit with 3 to 7 years. As mentioned, Thoma Bravo sold Veriforce after 5 years of ownership. What's the valuation approach of a strategic buyer? Strategic buyers often pay a premium for synergies, strategic fit, or unique assets. Let's remember the $12.5 billion Google-Motorola deal. According to Google, Motorola's portfolio of 17,000 patents, valued at around $5.5 billion, was a key factor driving the deal. And what about financial buyers? Financial buyers typically rely on a more metrics-driven approach. Their valuations are often based on revenue growth, recurring revenue, churn rates, EBITDA margins, and efficiency indicators such as the Rule of 40%. What are the post-acquisition plans of a strategic buyer? Strategic buyers often integrate the acquired company into existing operations to realize synergies. For example, in 2022, Microsoft completed its acquisition of Nuance Communications, a leader in conversational AI and ambient intelligence across industries like healthcare, financial services, retail, and telecommunications. According to Nuance, combining their deep industry expertise with Microsoft's global cloud ecosystem allows them to innovate faster, scale more efficiently, and deliver more seamless solutions to address their customers' most pressing challenges. What about financial buyers? Financial buyers can operate the business independently to improve profitability for a future sale through a standalone acquisition or integrate it with an existing portfolio company through an add-on acquisition. A good example of a standalone acquisition is the previously mentioned Veriforce deal, where Thoma Bravo held and grew the business independently before exiting. An example of an add-on acquisition is User's acquisition of SaaS Metrics, a SaaS management software provider. Thoma Bravo supported the acquisition, which strengthened User's position as a leading European market in the fast-growing SaaS management market. Integrating SaaS Metrics' scalable technology gave User an innovation boost, expanding its portfolio with new capabilities for automation, transparency, and cost reduction. Alright, just to recap, we've covered the main type of potential buyers you might encounter when selling your company, along with their goals, investment horizon, valuation approaches, and post-acquisition plans. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.